A family is mourning the loss of a man well known in his Newport news community.
88-year-old Gunter Morgenstein died after eating meat that turned out to be part of a massive recall from Boar's Head. As the investigation continues into that tainted meat, 10 on your side's Ashley Knight sat down with the victim's son and shares his story. Ashley?
Well, Lena, if you lived near Gunter Morgenstein, you've likely had a conversation with him. His family says he was the most outgoing person they knew, a friend to everyone. And that's just one of the many things they will miss about him. Initially rushed to the hospital for difficulty breathing, Gunter Morgenstein thought his father would just be in the hospital a short while. He was already showing signs of improvement the day after being admitted.
He was doing better, eating full meals on his own on like Tuesday and what have you, and he was supposed to be discharged Wednesday.
But Gunter Morgenstein's wife, Peggy, insisted they stay in the hospital, saying her husband just didn't look right and seemed to be getting weaker. They ran more tests and found listeria, which turned into meningitis. They traced it back to liverwurst Morgenstein had gotten recently at the store. He died 10 days after entering the hospital. Gunter remembers visiting him before he passed.
He would hold my hand and squeeze my hand.
Gunter Morgenstein escaped Germany during the Holocaust, moving to Canada and later Newport News. He studied cosmetology and became a master hair designer, teaching at salons across Canada. He worked with Tom Jones and Johnny Mathis, even meeting Muhammad Ali. Naturally, talking to people came like second nature.
Like mind-blowing to me that somebody can just go up and talk to a stranger, because I'm the complete opposite. My mom would always get mad at him because he would go to the store to, go get something, and she would think that he would be back in 30 minutes, and he's gone for an hour and a half, like talking to everybody.
His gregarious nature, just one aspect of what made him so special to his family.
His sense of humor, his personality, he was just a very loving person. I just, really, regret that I never got to say goodbye.
A celebration of life will be held September 8th in Newport News. Morgenstein has filed a lawsuit against Boar's Head with the law firm Ron Simon and Associates. Boar's Head continues to update that recall. You can find that information attached to this story over at wavy.com. Ashley Knight, 10 on your side.